Trafficante's involvement in Cuba began during the late 1940s when his father, Santo Trafficante Jr., a notorious mobster from Tampa, Florida, established operations there. Following his father's passing in 1954, Trafficante assumed control in Tampa and took charge of his father's interests in Cuba. Relocating to Cuba in 1955, he soon crossed paths with influential figures such as Batista and Meyer Lansky. Exploiting the rule of Cuba's authoritarian dictator, Fulgencio Batista, Trafficante openly ran the San Souci Cabaret and the Casino International, both prominent gambling establishments in Havana. As a prominent member of the syndicate, he was believed to have covert stakes in several other syndicate-owned Cuban casinos, including the Hotel Habana Riviera, the Tropicana Club, the Sevilla Biltmore, the Capri Hotel Casino, the Comodoro, the Deauville, and the Havana Hilton. In November 1957, Trafficante was apprehended, along with over 60 other mobsters, during the Appalachian meeting held in Appalachian, New York. Each participant faced fines of up to $10,000 and received prison sentences ranging from 3 to 5 years. However, all convictions were ultimately overturned in 1960 through successful appeals. One of the key subjects discussed during the Appalachian meeting was Cuba, particularly focusing on La Cosa Nostra's involvement in gambling and narcotics smuggling on the island. The international narcotics trade also garnered significant attention at the Appalachian Conference. In January 1958, Cuban authorities interrogated Trafficante regarding his participation in the Appalachian meeting. The Cuban police compiled a comprehensive report dated January 23, 1958, which included transcripts of long-distance phone conversations between August and December 1957. This report was subsequently handed over to the district attorney's office. Additionally, on January 23, 1958, the Cuban Department of Investigation in Havana notified the Bureau of Narcotics that Santo Trafficante was registered under alien office number 93461. Following the Cuban Revolution led by Fidel Castro, Trafficante faced the seizure of his Cuban business assets and was expelled from the country as an undesirable alien. During this period, he came into contact with various operatives from U.S. intelligence agencies and became involved in several unsuccessful plots to assassinate Castro. In 1975, the CIA released a declassified report suggesting that Trafficante had been approached to poison Castro, an accusation he vehemently denied. Subsequent declassified documents in 1997 revealed that some members of the Mafia had collaborated with the agency in attempted assassination plots against Castro. The CIA's declassification of the family jewels documents in 2007 confirmed the historical connections and alluded to these covert operations. According to the family jewels, in September 1960, the CIA recruited Robert Mau, a former FBI agent, to approach Johnny Roselli, the West Coast representative of the Chicago mob. Mau concealed his affiliation with the CIA and presented himself as a representative of international corporations. He offered a payment of $150,000 to have Castro eliminated, but Roselli declined any financial compensation and introduced Mau to two individuals referred to as Sam Gold and Joe. Sam Gold was later revealed to be Sam Giancana, while Joe was Trafficante. The CIA and the Mafia found themselves aligned in their common adversary, Castro, who was a communist revolutionary that had shut down Cuba's lucrative casino industry.